I've had it. This is a disgrace. On the bright side, no one will mistake me for Donald. They just had to paint me blue. Extra work? It's not fair. Donald should be pulling this train, not me. Percy? Boko? What are you two doing here? Before you can say anything, it's me, Douglas. The skinny controller thought a way to teach me a lesson was to paint me blue, so I wouldn't cause any confusion and delay. Wish I was back in Scotland.
Douglas, it's good to see you. Really, I think you look good with that color. And look on the bright side, at least no one will call you Donald.
Thanks, Boko, but I can't get used to this being the new me. It's a shame they didn't paint me purple. I would have preferred that color. I still can't accept this.
Come on, it isn't that bad. I wish I could get a fresh coat of paint, then I'd be the happiest engine alive. New is good, Douglas.
Being a new color doesn't make anything less. You are, Douglas, a really useful engine. And new is good. Think of it of a new chapter in your life. A new beginning, to be exact.
I guess you're right. Time to see the positive side of this new change. Thank you, Boko. Thank you, Percy. Now, I just hope this storm pass. It's a bit dangerous on the rails. Farewell, my friends.
See you later, Douglas. Take care.
Say hi to Donald for me.
Do you think the skinny controller knows about Leviathan and Timothy? If Leviathan is truly haunting the rails, he must be planning something horrible. He could potentially be a threat to everyone. And then there's Timothy. He's still missing. I don't want to think the worst, but I can't help but worry. Poor soul. I hope he's found alive and well, but another part of me is saying he's gone forever.
Remember, stick to the plan Henry gave you and pass it to James, Toby, Donald, and Duck. Goodbye and be safe.
Ooh! Finally, some peace and relaxation. This stormy weather makes my wheels tingle. Oh my! When did they arrive? I must hurry back and warn the others.
Bust my buffer. The legend is true.
Yes, it is. Hello, old friend.
It is good to see once more.
Leviathan, how can this be? You died in that crash decades ago. What are you doing here now?
Oh, kind and wise Edward. My dear friend, it's quite simple. Revenge.
Leviathan, what the hell are you talking about revenge? This cannot be you. I know what happened to you was terrible, but that was so many long years ago.
It feels like it was yesterday when it happened. You don't know the pain, the agony, the suffering, torture.
Leviathan, where did you go?
So let me get this straight. Henry wants to catch this ghost by using one of us as bait. You can't catch a ghost, especially a demon ghost. You should know that by now, Percy. It's ridiculous. Even if we did catch the ghost, what next? Send it to an alternate dimension and live happily ever after. Pass.
Look, I know it might sound a little crazy, but just hear me out. We have already told James, Duck, Toby, and Donald about our plan. Having some extra backup wouldn't hurt. When night comes, we'll all be in position. And once the town falls asleep, we'll do our best to gather clues about Timothy's disappearance. We might just uncover something significant that ties into the mysterious crash from long ago.
If this truly is the Leviathan from eons ago, then he isn't here alone. And what's to say he got to Timothy, and we might be next? Timothy, that's the tragic story. It's been weeks since he disappeared. There's no sign of a crash, they haven't even discovered a wreckage. But if he's dead, that would mean Leviathan has caught up to him. And what's to say, maybe the Skinny Controller has covered this up so that his precious railway won't get into a scandal considering the tournament is weeks ahead.
Sadly, I fear you might be right. Timothy is probably gone, but part of me keeps hoping he's still out there somewhere. James is having difficulty coping with the loss of Timothy, who was close to him. If we are dealing with Leviathan, he would likely target someone close to him. Edward is the only old engine I know of who was close to him. For Leviathan to reach the other engines, he would need to destroy Edward. I hate to think about it, but our worst fears might be coming true.
Percy, if what you're saying is true, then Edward might be in danger. We have to protect him and warn the others. Stay safe, Percy. After finishing this delivery, I'll head back to the sheds and we'll continue this conversation, my friend.
Worried you too, Billy. Stay safe. Remember, Toby is waiting for our signal.
Thanks, Percy. I just hope all goes well and we could finally have some peace.
You have to make it back safe, Billy. And Timothy, I pray that there's still hope for you yet.
There's an engine on the line! Stop! Hey! What's the big holdup? I've got goods to deliver and you're in my way! Move! I said move, or I'll make you move! This isn't the real rail sheds of Kenya. Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. Oh, fuck off.
I still don't know the meaning of this dream yet, but it's brutal. I dreamt about the night Timothy was leaving the station. It's just like he described it. The skinny controller has a special for him, and he was excited. You should have seen his face, Henry and Edward.
It must have been hard for you to see him once more. Maybe it's nothing, maybe he's still looking out for you. Or maybe you still haven't found closure to his departure.
Perhaps he's calling out to you, James, and maybe you're the key to us finding him. I think that there's more to it. Timothy disappeared, and it's strange that the skinny controller hasn't moved mountains to try and find him. That dream is a sign that Timothy is communicating to you, James. Beware. Don't go down the wrong track to try to uncover the truth. You might not like it.
But what does this mean, Henry? I try to decipher the clues over and over again, but nothing. It leads down one single path. Death. If the skinny controller can't search for him, then we will. I just hope wherever Timothy is, he's far from Leviathan and his wrath. I just hope we're not too late. Utishka, the shadowy engine, Timothy's disappearance, and these dreams I'm having, they're all signs. Of what?
As I was pulling the express, I saw an engine on the line and nearly crashed. It was a shadowy engine. I didn't recognize it at first, but it recognized me, and he is Leviathan, my old friend from the earlier days. He's here for revenge. Something must have happened to him that made him so cruel and cold. I tried to get through to him, but I think I may have made the situation worse. He disappeared after that, and I fear that he might target me next, since I was his only one true friend.
It
What,
can't
my
be.
burning coal,
Edward.
Edward.
Oh my.
You are this missing piece, not James.
If he is here for revenge, then that means... Bust my tender, he'll try to come after you next.
I'm not afraid. I've been around for a very long time. I'm ready. If it takes me being erased from existence trying to get through to him and stop him, then I will take that risk. After all, he is still my friend, but alas, the person that is him is no more. What we have now is a demon.
No, we can stop him. We can't let it take us. We can't let it destroy our lives. I won't accept that. We will get to the bottom of this. We will protect you, Edward, and everyone from him.
No ghostie's gonna dare cross you, Edward. They'll have to get through us first. I am telling you, if he's really your friend, he won't hurt you, Edward. But if it comes to that, I know who we can go to for backup.
This is my fight. I appreciate the help, but you don't know Leviathan like I do. Goodbye. Be safe, you two.
Stay
Be
safe,
careful,
friend.
Edward. You do the same. Do you hear me?
If there's still hope Timothy is alive, then we can still save him. I have a plan, Henry. To lure Leviathan out from hiding and trap him when the time comes. It's perfect, since Edward was his only friend. And now he's trying to erase him.
That's a horrible mission, James. Haven't you learned your lesson yet? Stay away from demons.
Ugh, I hate the fact that this mission involves me getting painted blue. But for Edward and saving him, I'll let this one slide. I'm going to look all blue and depressed. Just hope Edward's wise say doesn't grow on me.
Laughing tone. Oh, little James, you and your crazy ideas. But if this is a way to save Edward from Leviathan, then you can count me in.
Excellent. I'll head over to the works and get painted blue. Then I'll head back to get some tar cars and let the plan begin. But remember, get Edward out of sight or this plan will be for nothing.
Be careful out there, friend. There's a storm coming.
This is actually one of my favorite weather. It's so relaxing and stormy. Hope to get to my destination quick and head home to enjoy a nice relaxing rain. Hasta luego, Eddie. crap, not now!
Why isn't Leviathan appearing? This is your chance to take the bait. I just hope this plan doesn't backfire.
Let me run the plan with you again. I know it's too risky, but James has agreed to this. We don't want Leviathan to hurt you. He's no longer the friend he once was, Edward. He's gone. Lay low for now, and whatever happens will be for the greater good, for the future.
You two shouldn't have done this. This will provoke him even more. If he's truly gone, then he'll wipe us all out of existence. He's still hurting and he can't forget the past. It haunts him to this day. But thank you. I'm glad to have friends that look out for me. I promise I'll never forget it.
Edward wasn't kidding. Leviathan really has hold on to a grudge. Edward, what did you say to him that triggered him?